Good morning and welcome back to a new video. This is where we parked up last night. We are in this tiny town called Krasno. I'll put the name up on the screen right now because I bet I did not pronounce that properly. Pretty nice spot here. There's a few different areas for motorhomes and vans. We were the only ones here. It's nice to find spots like this where you actually belong. The only weird experience that you get in this place is that I don't even know which direction it is, but just a couple of kilometers away there's a massive US training base for military. It's like all throughout the night, maybe you can hear like a gunshot now, but all throughout the night there were like helicopters flying, just machine guns. It's like a live training. They use actual bullets and everything. And obviously with the current climate, I guess they're ramping up their drills and everything, and yeah, they were going all night long. You kind of get used to it after a bit. But the first couple of hours was definitely weird. And as I promised you last week, I'm going to show you what happened to our wing mirror. This is the current situation. We've managed to tape it up. The mirror's all cracked, but working. I've just stuck in one of these so that it doesn't keep dropping down. This is fine. And this is smashed. Let me just move out of the way. So yeah, and we've put some tape on it just in case. So this was definitely not on our cards. We've sent off all the details. Lucky, as I mentioned last week, we had the dash cam footage. It doesn't really show the impact, but it does show that we kind of slowed down and went to the side, and these guys just carried on driving full speed ahead and didn't even move over to the side. If it was a car, maybe they would have passed from underneath, but because it was a pickup truck, their mirror just smashed into our mirror. And what's worse is that we actually got the police, because when we stopped them, they were like laughing it off and said, like, don't worry, like, we'll pay ours and you pay yours. And yeah, it was their fault definitely. So we got the police and they give us like a document and everything, and yeah, we got in touch with the company. Haven't had a response yet. We'll see what they say, give them maybe a few more days, and if not, we'll just put in the claim through the insurance, give them the dash cam footage as well and explain what happened and see what comes out of it. We stopped by Fiat and got a quote for the new mirror, which cost 570 euros in total. The like 95% of that being the actual part. It's very, very expensive, and there are some aftermarket parts as well, which are like 200 euros or something. So we'll see how the insurance comes out first, and then yeah, take it from there. So in the meantime, we are going to have a bit of a patched up mirror. So we didn't have the best week this week, but we're not going to let that stop us. The journey continues. In fact, today we are heading to a brand new country. So yeah, we're just about to get going now. Can't wait.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So our first stop here in the Czech Republic is in this very tiny town called Czech, and I've just stopped here. I need to go in a shop quickly and get some stuff, maybe even get a quick haircut if I find one, and they don't take cards here. So I've just gone back, and where we parked up, there are like these 4 little stalls just with Chinese guys in them, and they change currency. I don't know if I got ripped off or anything, but I just changed quickly. I had like a 20-euro note, changed it for about 400 Czech. Totally forgot it's a different currency here. For those of you that are maybe watching from further away, here in Europe, like originally every country had its own currency, and yeah, over the last like 20 years, more and more countries started adopting the euro currency. But there are still a few of them, like here in the Czech Republic, that still have their own currency. So you've got like Hungary as well, Romania, I believe, as well, got their own currency, Bulgaria, unless that's changed. Basically, over the last few years, more and more countries are just swapping over to the euro. And Google Maps has also gone rogue on us. As soon as we crossed the German-Czech border, it started taking us through these narrow roads and even through public footpaths. We've only been here like an hour in this country, and twice Google Maps has tried to take us down a pavement. So that's something that we definitely need to get used to here.
This country has a lot of wildlife, and I can't wait to spot deer while we're driving, and red kites, and yeah, it's so amazing.
Just pulled into a fuel station, finally found it at 164, I think it is here, so definitely much cheaper. And we're just about to catch the main road now, and we're going to head towards this place called Loket, where there's a castle, and we're basically going to be in the region called Karlovy Vary, somewhere where we've never been before. Okay, so I think this is the one. We've got Optimal Diesel or Optimal Diesel Plus. I don't know how much this is, but when I first calculated, it came up to like 165, so I hope it's right. We filled up the whole tank and it was 118 euros, so I think it's much cheaper than we had in Germany From what I calculated, it's about 165 per litre. It's 40 Czech. 3,000 Czech. We need to get used to this currency now, because we're going to be here for the next few weeks. By the way, I also did the vignette online this time, and I paid for 1 month. It was like 19-20 euros as well, so not that expensive, and that gives us access to all of the motorways here in the Czech Republic. So we've continued onto this little town called Duby, close to the city of Karlovy Vary, which is where I think we're heading tomorrow. And we've just parked up the van here. There's this small parking lot, but because it's midweek and off season, there aren't really a lot of cars there, so we were okay with our massive camper. And on the way here, we actually passed by this little castle town. It's called Loket. As you can see here from the drone shot, absolutely stunning. Charlene's feeling cold again, and we are out for our very first adventure here in the Czech Republic.
Today the temperature dropped all of a sudden. It's like 10 degrees.
But that is not going to stop us, because we're on this little hike. It should take us about 1 hour, and we're heading down to the river. And as I mentioned a couple of weeks ago, this side of Europe, like on the east of Germany and here in Czech Republic, there are a lot of rock formations. And that's what we saw as well last time we were here in the Czech. And yeah, apparently down here there are these massive rocks. And hopefully, if the sun stays peeping out from behind the clouds, we'll have a nice little sunset as well. Our first sunset here in the Czech Republic.
Woohoo!
So over the past couple of weeks, a lot of people, like friends, family, have been asking whether it's dangerous, either where we are or they themselves are kind of scared to travel. And obviously it's because of what's going on mostly in the Middle East. And yeah, I think we like to think that we have kind of full control over what happens. And obviously if you're heading in that direction, maybe now is not the best time to really go to those areas. For us it's a bit different though, because obviously when you travel in the van, you don't really, and where we are especially, like here in mainland Europe, you're not really that affected by it. The fact that we've kind of moved from Germany to Czech Republic, it doesn't make much of a difference, to be honest. And we also understand why people have been mentioning this. But I'm wondering, like yourself, are you scared of traveling at the moment? Are you not going to head like anywhere in the Middle East, or are you just not traveling at all anywhere and just staying at home because of what could potentially happen? So right now we're walking along this straight road. We've been going for about half an hour, and I think we've got about half an hour left. And we're right beside the river. It's a bit of a brown colour. It's still so tranquil to be out here in nature. There's a few people cycling, a few people jogging, but it's not that busy at all. This is beautiful here. The sun is just popping out from behind the trees up there. We're feeling a little bit of warmth on our skin. And all along the pathway, on the side, you can see already like all these massive rocks, all covered in moss. So I think we've arrived at the end of the hike. There's like this little village, very, very tiny, with a few houses, and then these really impressive rocks right on the opposite side. Look at that. Wow. What are these? Are these houses? Do people actually live here, you think? Oh no, I bought the drone for nothing. So we are definitely not putting up the drone here. There's so many signs that are very scene free. That's no problem. We can admire them from down here. Look how beautiful they are. And although we're in the shade, we've got a little bit of sun on them. And just up there, there's a suspension bridge. And the name of this place is Zvatkovsk. And the name of this place is Fuck. And the name of this place is Zvatovsky Skali. These rocks are so nice. Look at that. So look, this is the castle where we were before we came here, Loket. And then we drove all the way around and hiked from Duby. Because as you can see, this hike is a lot shorter. From where we were at the castle, it was going to be double as long. So that's why we came here and hiked from here. Pretty impressive. It's like the suspension bridge is closed as well, so we can't get to the other side. Zakaz Vstupu. Do not go further, I guess. Oh yeah, but we can get a shot from here. There we go, guys, look at that. Still able to give you a nice view. And look, there's another no drone sign. Oh, and I just love it when we're in a new country. Not gonna be wrong, like a lot of things are the same. But yeah, the architecture, the buildings, nature, food, everything kind of starts to change a little bit. Although you have similarities in the food especially, and other things like that. Even the fact that we're seeing like a different language, different currency, it really makes each country unique. Is she going swimming? Holly loves a good river. Marking her territory all over the world. What do you think, babe?
Very quiet, yeah, there's no one here. Like, people are passing with their bikes, but that's it. It's not very touristic. I think in summer they have much more people.
In fact, these houses here are restaurants, so obviously they're closed at the moment. Oh, that was actually a lovely introduction to the Czech Republic. Very, very unique rock formation. And according to folklore, these are actually like a wedding procession. So like the bride, the groom and the guest and everything. And they were turned to stone. I can't see the resemblance, to be honest. Did you see that? I just saw rocks.
Wow, it's so beautiful now. Look at the colors, they're all popping out. And there's this soft light. Driving through the town was actually really beautiful because everything was pink, you know, and all the colors were popping out. And now it's sunset time, so it was really, really nice to see that. It felt like romantic.
What's pretty weird is that you have these really nice old buildings as well, but kept in immaculate condition.
Yes.
And then across the road you'll have a building like this one, for example, here, where it looks like it's proper Soviet style. And yeah, it's very weird. You've got the top levels are kind of done up new, but then the bottom 3 levels are really old. And this is where we're going to spend the night. I think it should be okay. So as you can see, there are some houses here, and this is like a big parking lot. There's a hotel over there. It's called Martel Hotel. And there's a few other vans. There's a caravan here, and we've just parked up next to them. So the plan is to spend the night here, and then tomorrow morning we just walk into the city of Karlovy Vary. I think it's about 15 minutes from here because we're in the outskirts, and we're quite high up now as well. So worst case scenario, then we can get the bus back up if it's too much of a climb. Yeah, perfect. I think we've got a sunny day tomorrow as well, so we're going to make the most of it.
So for today I cooked something very simple, some rice, sweet and sour with chicken. That's it. And it's really tasty. Simple and easy. Good morning, guys. Today I woke up super pumped. I'm ready to explore Karlovy Vary. There's a lot to see there. The architecture is so beautiful. I can't wait to get there. When we visited Norfolk, I bought this small perfume. It smells really good. Wild fig and gardenia. Ooh, baby, I smell good today.
This parking lot might not look too special, but it was an excellent sleep. Excellent sleep. Locked the door, got the keys, let's go. Oh, look at Tandy with the bandage. At least he's not going to be lonely today. We'll leave him with some friends. Yeah, this is the building I was talking about yesterday. Just in case you're wondering, this is what it looks like from the other side. Pretty chilly this morning, but as you can see, blue sky is on the menu for us. So we're still going down the hill. This is definitely one of the steepest cities that we've ever been to. And now we can kind of feel that we've finally got away from Germany and the German style. And yeah, there's a lot of Russian influence here, I would say. Like a lot of Eastern influence in the buildings and everything. So we've made it down to the lower level of the city. We haven't really spoken to you yet because there's this guy, as you can see, cleaning the bridge, making it look nice and shiny and beautiful. And obviously he won't be able to hear us. Maybe even now it might be hard. But what we can immediately see is like steam coming out of the rocks here in the river. In fact, here in Karlovy Vary, it's very famous for its hot springs. So as you can see here, look at all the steam coming out from the rocks. Can you see the steam on the camera? Or is it not showing up?
Basically, the city is built on thermal pools.
Yeah. I can actually feel the warmth coming up here on my hands. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, it's this and the sun together. Ooh. Just look at these colourful buildings here overlooking the river.
They got the Gothic style.
And it looks like here there's some sort of underground tunnel as well. We've just checked online and they're closed They open in May, so we're a bit early for that. But if you do come in summer, this might be a cool experience to actually go down and see them, like the underground caves. Oh my god, this guy watching the bridge has done my head in. What we do have in front of us though is this really fascinating building, and inside, well, we can see it already. Let's just go inside and check it out. So unfortunately we can't go inside with Holly, and I need to dispose of my gun as well. This is what we have to do sometimes. So kids, if you're gonna get a dog, you got to be prepared for this. So I'm going in first, go and check it out, and then I'll go outside with Holly. Charlene can come and have a look. This is really spectacular. Look at this. Oh, I can feel the warmth already. This is incredible. I'm going to step back a bit just so you can see how high the water is going up. Look, it's shooting up all the way up there. That ceiling might need some work, but absolutely incredible. Now that is going up a good 10 meters high. Now the water here comes from a couple of kilometers underground, and it's about 70 degrees Celsius. Burning hot. Oh. And as soon as you step in the room, you can feel it already. It's pretty chilly this morning, so that's perfect. It really warms up your hands. At least this one is free to enter, so that's quite cool. Oh, look, a rainbow. Oh, man. So the whole city actually has these, what do you call them, like colonnades they're called. And this is one of them. Like, if you look at the architecture here, just incredible. And yeah, basically you also have access to the thermal water. Look at this, it says Zameczki Dolny, 55 degrees Celsius. This is going to be hot. Should I touch it? Oh man, this really warms up your hands.
Is it warm?
Yeah, 55 degrees.
Oh my god, oh, oh my god, this is what I need. Oh, ooh.
And this water is really good to drink as well. There's actually another small spring over there. I'm just going to see if it's a bit cooler, because this is too warm to drink. This one's even warmer, 64 degrees. How cool. And it's just continuously flowing. Wow, this one's burning. Depending on the tap, they all have different like temperatures. So this one's 55 degrees Celsius, the other one is 64, and that massive one, that building where we were, was over 70 Celsius. People here drink the water and also use it for other health benefits as well. Before we leave, we need to fill it up. What's this? Is this a fire or is it steam from the river? Oh. Look at the steam coming out of the river. Whoa. Wow. Just to put you in perspective, this large building here is where the massive spring was shooting up from. You can easily see why now that you see what's underneath it. Welcome to Karlovy Vary. Look at the name of this hotel, Malteski Chris. That could be me. So what we love about the Czech Republic so far is that everything is just so extra. Like, look at this hotel, the design is incredible, and even have like this massive door. Like, look at that over there. The architecture just really, really unique. One hazelnut vanilla.
Ano, vanilla.
Yes.
Okay. Tady. Takhle.
Very good.
Yeah?
Very good. Good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, please.
Thank you very much. There you go.
Thank you. Looks like a pancake, right?
It is a pancake. So this is a traditional food here in Karlovy Vary. It's called an oplatke, and it costs 20 Czech koruna, which is around 80 cents. You can choose the filling. This is with hazelnut and vanilla. And I had some other fillings as well. Apparently this is very popular here in this city of Karlovy Vary. What you saying? Is it good? I'll have a bite.
What do you think?
It's very light.
It is though.
Nice little snack. So we're out here in the middle of Karlovy Vary, a really elegant and picturesque city, eating a little oplatki. Did I say it right?
Oplatki.
Oplatki, sorry, eating our oplatki. This is actually an exchange store as well. And I was doing some calculating. The money I changed up yesterday, I lost about €2, I think. It's my fault for just doing it at this random place where we parked up. This rate is much better, I think, from the one I did yesterday. Hello. Here I can pay by card or cash. Change cash only. Okay. So this place is definitely cash heavy. The shop there, when we bought the sweet, we had to pay in cash. And also just to go to the toilet we have to pay another 20 in cash, which is like almost €1. And all the different shops here, they do exchange, but you can't do it by card, you know. You've got to either use an ATM and pay a charge, or else these they change up euros to Czech koruna. If I knew that, I could have withdrew some euros and just swapped it here. Like in the city, they've got much better rates. As you can see here, so many shops, everyone's selling the warm wafer, which we tried. It's close to 10 a.m. now. We actually started quite early today. As you can see, a lot of people are out and about now. We had the streets to ourselves early this morning, but at least we've got a bit of sun now. Becherovka.
So you drink from here?
No, that's the handle.
No, you drink from there.
What, is it a straw?
Yes.
Okay, it's a straw, yeah.
So many of the locals are carrying this small flask with them. So whenever they're dehydrated or they're in the mood to drink something, they just go for this water and drink it. And we saw many drinking that hot water. It's really hot for me, I think, to drink
Over
it like
50
that.
degrees, yeah, it's too much.
How can they do it?
And now we've just made it to another building. Yeah, but just look at these buildings, like they're massive, and I don't know. For me, when I see something like this, it's just so special. Feels like we're somewhere really important. You don't like it?
No, it's got the smell of corrosion, but that's because it's thermal water, that's why.
Coming from underground, my dear.
It's too warm for me, this one. We're going up, back to Tendy.
Changed our minds. We're not going to catch the bus. We're going to walk it up. We've still got some energy left.
Back on the road, guys, and we really needed that. I felt really good walking in the city, you know. Well, it's very, very unique. It's not overpopulated, it's not over touristic, it's really wonderful there. I mean, it's not the peak season, I know, but it felt really good walking there. And now we're heading in the forest again because we are going to see a tower. But this tower is not a common tower, it's a spiral one. It's very interesting and we're going to have a look at it now.
We've just parked Tandy over here. There's a few other cars beside us, and I think it's about 15-minute walk from here. And yeah, we're basically going to go and check out this really interesting tower, as Charlie mentioned. Go straight into nature, and we are immediately welcomed with this very nice reddish-brown river, and yeah, loads of trees as well.
That's why I'm always behind and I never talk with you guys, because I have to take care of her.
Yeah, and I'll be talking with Charlene as well, and then I realised that she's not with me. And I look back and she's like half a kilometre back. Because Holly is sniffing a pole somewhere. It's a lovely little walk, this, in the forest.
Wow, beautiful.
It's really got a special colour. Now in the shade you can truly see it. We nearly went the wrong way. There's this little bridge here and I think this is where we had to go over. Lucky I checked my phone because we carried on walking along this river. So here's the bridge and this is where we should have turned right. I guess it's up here somewhere. Could have put a sign on the bridge or something, like Krasno, turn right. That's the name of it, by the way. It's Lookout Krasno. And it's about 30 meters high with this spiral staircase, 150 steps leading to the top, which should give us these marvelous views over the Czech Republic and even as far as Germany. I think it's up here. Yeah, there's a little pathway. This must be it. The tower is actually camouflaged in the trees. Didn't even see it. So we've made it to the foot of the tower. We had a little 2-minute break and now we're going to start climbing up from here. It's about 100 years old, this nearly, and I think About 20 years ago they did some kind of, what do you call it, refurbishment.
Construction.
Yeah. It's nice, there's some benches around here as well. But yeah, we're heading to the top to see what we came for.
And I can't wait.
Long way down. Okay, here we are. Whoa. Beautiful. Stairs are not that bad either because it's circular. But man, what a view. Whoa. What do you think, babe?
Absolutely incredible.
Views for days. So basically over here we can see like the whole mining landscape they have here in this area of the Czech Republic. Open fields in this direction, and then over here we can see a little bit of mountains. Over the mountains is Germany. Really clear day today as well. Here it's Pilsen, which is the direction that we'll be heading to later on this week.
So Google Maps gave us a route, but we went against his decision because we took the scenic route. It's 50 minutes longer, but it's absolutely gorgeous here. Pass through the forest, we can see plain fields now, and it's absolutely amazing. These are the small towns of Czech Republic. Only a few citizens live here. It's because it's so isolated and many people, they just go into the city, into the big cities like Prague. All the buildings are kind of abandoned. But it's still nice to drive from these small towns, you know, to get the full experience of the Czech Republic. Now, for those of you that never heard their language, this is their language. We don't understand a thing. Listen to this. No idea what they're saying.
Změřili policejním radarem. Vyšla by nám hodnota 430 km/h. I díky tomu nás...
And now we're spotting there, guys. Oh my god! There's like 10. Woohoo! This is why I love it here. Unfortunately, they were too far away, but I'm pretty sure that we're gonna spot many deer on this trip, and I'm so looking forward for that.
What an epic drive. Really amazing scenes here in the Czech Republic. It was just so nice driving through those, well, we drove through everything really. We drove through forest, rolling hills, small little towns, if you can call them towns, because they only had a few houses, most of them. But yeah, pretty scenic drive. So we have parked up in this place called Konstantinové Lazary. There's actually 2 spaces here for motorhomes as well, so that's perfect. We just wanted to find somewhere flat where we can stay for tonight. So nothing too fantastic, but this is just what we need really. I'm so tired after today. Well, there's the train. There are also some public toilets here, just like in Karlovy Vary. You have to pay, how much is that? It's like 40 cents or something. At least this one's with the card. What's this? Okay, and you can charge your phone as well.
So today I'm gonna be cooking meatballs with gravy sauce and some mashed potatoes. Lately I'm not even cooking because I'm not in the mood, and you know, we're not really that hungry. But yeah, today I'm really in the mood to cook and to eat.
Oh, look what we have here.
Yummy, yummy. So I was shopping in Germany last time, for the very last time, and then I saw British products. Oh my god, and there was scones, of course.
She's not being cruel. I ate mine already. Really tasty. Now we're going to have a cup of tea, wind down for the evening. We're absolutely knackered after today. And yeah, really amazing day. Amazing 2 days actually in the Czech Republic. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. And yeah, leave a comment down below. Let us know which place you enjoyed most. And our journey here continues. We're going to be here for the next few weeks. So much more to explore in the Czech Republic. So I guess we'll see you in the next one.
See you guys. Bye bye.
Dobry den.
you.